Okay, so here we are gaming on Linux Kubuntu again. We're going to be playing X-Plane 11 one more time. And remember, this is running natively on Linux, so it makes it nice. You don't have to use the Proton compatibility tool built into Steam. So we're going to try something a little bit different here this time. As you can see, we picked a fighter jet compared to that Cessna Skyhawk we were using easier. Should be a little bit quicker. So we'll see how this works out here. We're in the plane. See if we can get an exterior view and check our controls here. And yep, looks good. The deflection on those flaps looks pretty insane. I can't believe that. But we'll go ahead and throttle it up here and take off. Whoops, going off the runway a little bit, and we're in the air. Man, you forget how fast these fighter jets are, holy cow. Got our flaps and landing gear up, and we'll fly around here a little bit. Okay, so we'll head over to the Clearwater area. You can get there a heck of a lot faster now in this. We'll take a look and see what this looks like. I also bumped up the graphics settings a little bit, so we should be able to see a little bit more detail on the ground. Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. The way they modeled the beaches in this game doesn't look good at all. It doesn't really do it justice. Okay, we may climb up a little bit here, and we'll get in the cockpit and check out what that looks like for a little bit. Looks pretty good. We'll look off to our right. Okay, whoops, looks like my guy was readying out there. We're going to try to do a dive here and see how fast we can get this thing going. And make sure we don't pull up too late so we don't crash, and our guy's blacking out. And he's back. Try to get pretty close to the ground here to see what it looks like. There are some power lines. We'll try to miss those. Okay, there's the Tampa Airport straight ahead. We'll see if we can buzz it. Whoa, a little too much rudder. Holy cow. A little too much rudder input there. I was going to try to buzz the tower, but almost lost control and crashed. Pretty low here, and there's power lines right there. I guess it doesn't consider that a crash, so that's good. Some more power lines, and just barely missed those. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, because I've never checked it in this game before, I'm going to head over to the Orlando area and see if they modeled Disney World, because I've always been curious. So it looks like that's the Orlando airport right there. So I'll head in that general direction and see if we can find it. I'm pretty sure Disney World is south. I believe it's southwest of that airport, but we'll head over that way and see if we can find it. Okay, so we'll check our map one more time to make sure we're heading in the right direction. Make a tiny adjustment here. Trying to head straight for that airport, and then we'll probably circle around it and see if we can see anything. It's a pretty big park, so we should be able to find it. While we're on the way there, let's see if we can do some snap rolls here. Whoop, and that was not good. Oh crap. Let me see if I can control this thing here. Put the flaps down and cut the power. I'm not sure that's going to help, but we'll see if we can recover this. We may be done for. If we end up crashing, what I'll do... I'll start a new flight at the Orlando airport, because yeah, I think I'm pretty much done for here. But yeah, I'll start a flight at the Orlando airport. We'll just do some circles around the airport, and yep, I'm done for. Okay, so yeah, let's get a new flight started here. Pick our same fighter jet, F4 Phantom, and we'll search for the Orlando airport. Looks like probably Orlando International is the one we want. Yep. Confirm. And it should put us right on. Yep. Start the flight. Okay, so let's try this one more time. We'll check our controls, flaps are down, and we'll take off. Alright, we're in the air. Take a look back at the Orlando airport. It's pretty big, actually. So I'm not 100% sure exactly where Disney World is in relation to that. I'm pretty sure it's southwest, but I'll do a couple of loops here. I think we are heading south right now, so we'll just check around the area, see what we can see. Okay, looks like that may be something down there. We'll dive down and see if we can take a look. It's definitely something big, but it may just be a mall or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm thinking what I may have to do is go back to the Cessna Skyhawk. This jet is flying a little bit too fast. I can't tell exactly what things are. Plus, it'll be impossible to land if we find it. So I'll go ahead, I'll stop the... I'll see if I can pause it mid-flight, switch back to the Cessna Skyhawk with the floats, and see if we can fly around a little bit slower, and see if we can find it. Okay, so here we go, we're back in our little Cessna Skyhawk. It might take me a couple seconds to take off. I'm trying to look on Google Maps on another screen, trying to find out exactly where Disney World is in relation to this airport here, so... Let me pull up the map here. Yeah, from what I can tell, it looks like it's directly southwest, according to the map I'm looking at. Right in this general area right here. And it looks like we're already headed south, so we'll go ahead, we'll take off, turn slightly to the right, heading southwest, and see if we can see it. Okay, so we'll get a little bit of altitude here, and we'll check our map again, just to make sure. Yeah, from the map I'm looking at, it looks like it should be right in this area. So we'll make a little turn there and head over that way, see what we can find. Okay, so I'm thinking that little patch of dirt area to the left there, that may be it. We'll head that way, get a little bit lower, and see if we can see anything. Pretty sure that may be it. It looks like they just haven't modeled it. I have the graphics settings turned up almost to the max, so it should be modeled, but maybe for some reason they couldn't do it. But we'll try to land on the little lakes they have there and check it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and take her down, start losing altitude here. We'll put our flaps down and cut the power, see if we can land on one of these lakes here. Okay, I'm just taking another look at our map here. I'm pretty sure where we're at is Disney World. They just haven't modeled it. But just to see what else is in the area, we'll take off in the water here, fly around in a couple circles, and see if we can find anything else interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and throttle up here, and hopefully we have enough clearance, or at least water, to take off. It looks kinda short, but let's see if we can make it. So it looks like that may be something there straight ahead. There's a big patch of cleared area. I'm not sure what that is. We'll go a little bit lower and see if we can see what it is. Looks like, once again, nothing's modeled, so it's just an empty area. But I did see over here to the right, there's an interesting looking housing development. We'll probably go ahead and throttle down, try to land in one of those skinny little lakes right there, and maybe drive around the neighborhoods and see what that looks like. Okay, looks like we may overshoot this a little bit. Touch down on the water here, and I'll put my gears down hopefully before we hit the pavement. Yep, looks like we're good. And we're driving on the road. Okay, so let's go ahead, we'll throttle up a little bit here and just check out this neighborhood. Looks like there's a few cars driving on the street and some parks. We'll just go drive around and see what that looks like. Looks like we got a car coming right at us. We'll let him go. And we'll keep on trucking here. Looks like that's a Volvo in that driveway. Got a nice stop sign modeled. It is nice. It looks like some of these trees are actually palm trees. That's always nice to see. And then, of course, they put a pole right in the middle of the road. Just clipped it with my wing there. Okay, looks like that house straight ahead, that might be a nice place to park. So we'll go ahead, head that way. See if we can squeeze it into the parking space here. Yep, looks like we're good. So we'll go ahead, get back in our cockpit view. We'll go ahead and flip our master switches off. And go ahead and kill the engine. Make sure our prop is stopped spinning. Yep, looks good. And we'll get one final outside view. Yep, that should be about it. Thanks for watching.